Are you looking for a solution to hair loss problems? Don't worry, you're not alone. It's been a long, historic, age-old battle. It's unbelievable the number of people who lose sleep, who get nightmares related to hair loss. Is it a one-off? I don't think so. It's related to stress. Stress which stems from lack of confidence. It's unbelievable that for the last 75 years, there have been promises being made. Medical practices, laboratories, universities, scientists, studies which have been summoned to come up with a biological equation, a formula, a drug that can give you a head full of hair. It's amazing how people who are well-read, who are well-traveled, who are well-researched walk into these shambolic practices, these big promises being made. It's amazing how they fall prey by Ayurveda, allopathy, homeopathy. It's impossible, and it's only fair to say that as of now, there is not a single formula which can give you a head full of hair. Now, we would tell you that we've conducted studies from New Zealand all the way to America. Over all these years, we've interviewed people who suffered hair loss. We have not come across a single person who's managed to again grow a head full of hair. Have you? I really doubt it, because it's not possible. But what do? If you will give up everything to save yourself or a loved one from a life-threatening disease, do you think hair loss is not a threatening disease? When it straight away relates to lack of confidence straight away relates to how you are in your daily day-to-day life. Is it not a threatening disease enough? It is. Why not talk about it openly? Why not look for a solution openly, and why be ashamed of that solution? It is, after all, everything to do with our lifestyle. Recently, in a survey conducted at world level, we found out that a majority of the population was willing to trade 5 years of their life for a full head of hair. Imagine, that is the extent that this new age population is ready to go to make sure they look the part. We talk about everyone being into fitness these days, wearing the best clothes, coming out in the best cars, wearing the best watches. But at the end of the day, it's your personality which is always going to be incomplete without a full head of hair. So imagine you're sitting with a friend of yours, both of you are the same age. Let's say 30 to put out a number. But he or she looks 25 because of a head full of hair, and you end up looking 45 because of a receding hairline or lack of hair. Now we're looking at an age difference of almost 20 years for no fault of yours. There is another myth that this is entirely for those who are in showbiz, those who are celebrities, those who come on screen, those who are followed by millions. Vanity might not be that important to you, but it's still affecting your confidence. So who is in need of addressing it more than the celebrities? You are. There is a very good chance that you're living in a city which is nothing short of a utopian dream. A city which has got skyscrapers, fancy cars, great lifestyle, a city for the future. But what about your present? Don't let this darkness envelope you for no rhyme or reason, because there is a solution. There is a way you can get your confidence back. There is a way you can carry yourself with that swagger which you're destined to, or which you deserve to. You might live in a capital city, but what about capitals of the world? What's happening in New York? What's trending in Sydney? What's the latest in London? Are you updated with the trends? What's happening with hair around the world? Now clearly you'd blame fate and say, I don't have hair. Now then, there are some people who just want hair. What category do you belong to? Do you just want hair on your head, or do you want hair you can play around with? Hair you can style. Styling that will allow you to be update, perhaps even a step ahead of the trends in all these metropolitans of the world. That's exactly what we're here for. No two people who are balding are same for us. Every single one has a different requirement. We need to look at who you are. Why do people think so much? What are they afraid of? Why are they willing to compromise? Why do they want to go on a back foot? Do you just want hair to camouflage your bald spots? Or do you want hair to spread, to play around with? Hair to match your face, to match your age, to match your personality, to match your profession? Ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, it's time to get trendy. Luxury and lifestyles are choices. Choices which completely depend on who you are. Today, you're not afraid to spend a few $1,000s on a fancy watch, on designer sunglasses, on designer handbags, a few $1 million on a beautiful mansion, a lovely yacht to host parties on, some supercars and whatnot. But the question is, Do all these materialistic things hide the damage a receding hairline or a balding patch has done to your confidence? Do you have answers to all the questions you ask yourself when you look into the mirror every single morning and every single time you're going to bed? Does that allow you to come out of those dark alleys when you're sulking and trying to find a way out? Does it really affect you to invest a few $1,000s in redeeming yourself and redeeming your confidence back? Well, the choice is yours and yours alone. Is it an investment or an expenditure? In your quest for the ultimate answer, you have reached the ultimate destination. Advanced Hair Studio offers you unique concepts and procedures like strand by strand, the complete and the supernatural, which assures you your life back. You're never too young or too old to look your age or look even younger. You live only once. So why not live with that self-esteem? Why not live with confidence? Why not live with that smile on your face? That's why we say at Advanced Hair Studio, no hair, no life.